So, imagine this, the game that you cancelled sequels for, before it even came out, was a critical success despite not being the biggest seller of the franchise. What do you do in this situation? A. Bring back the team to do the cancelled sequel, pushing it as one of your main games. B. Expand the market for the game from an Xbox and PC only release to the PS2 and GameCube to test the waters of the game's success. C. Create a spiritual successor that is not strictly related to this title, but gives the fans a similar enough experience. D. Milk it for all it's worth, and never deliver a proper follow-up. Do I need to say what it shows? Star Wars Republic Commando Order-66 is a mobile game from the mid-2000s that explores the crazy times of Order-66 in the shoes of the clone trooper commandos. Now, this isn't a strictly bad idea on principle. If this was released in the era of early smartphones, this could have been a really cool, really early killer app, like those Epic Games fantasy titles and the Nova games. Unfortunately for the human race, when I say mobile games, in this case, we are talking about Java phones. Yes, my young audience, like I'm not one of you, Java does not just exist to run Minecraft. At one point, it was the main way to play video games on your phone, normally phones that look like this. But we shall keep an open mind. Yes, this is not a GBA or DS port, much less a PSP, but let's not insult this really important technology of fairly fun evolution. Maybe our Lucasfilm programmers found a way to make a great experience out of these little devices that are more comparable now to Texas calculators than actual smartphones. But before that, don't forget to like, sub, comment on your favorite keyboard phone. Mine is the Nokia 5510, because just look at this thing. And check out my socials and donations, places like Throne, Ko-Fi, to support the channel. And hey! Does your back hurt a lot from sitting on your chair? Does your desk look like it belongs in the landfill? Me too, which is why I had it in my bed. But you deserve better than me. You deserve a blacklight chair or desk, with a 4.6 out of 5 on Trustpilot and various products for your gaming setup, partnered with various creators and esports teams, like your one truly. You can trust they will bring quality to your office and give those final beautiful touches to make the perfect office setup or gaming setup to own the noobs in your favorite multiplayer game. And if you have trouble with shipping or got the wrong product, contact customer support through their website, email or even social medias about your order, and they will make sure to resolve it as quickly as possible. Use code VERLUN15 for 15% off, and use my affiliate links to support my channel down below in the description, while getting you a nice discount. Now, back to the video. Now, without further ado, Republic Commando Order-66 on the nearest mid-2000s phone you have available. Okay, let's give this one a chance. Come on, this game can still be salvageable. So, we can pick between 6 characters, unlocking one each stage, and no, I can't make the resolution higher on this one. Picking between our 2 choices, we make our squadron and start our first mission. Attack the Dread Federation and then kill Plo Koon, which is really easy to kill. My favorite part of this game, besides looking quite nice, is that the music doesn't play during the levels, probably because these old phones couldn't handle switching between 2 tracks without a loading screen. Maybe it can't play 2 tracks at the same time natively. Second mission is to murder Ki-Adi-Mundi, and to my dismay, I used the tactical troopers, because those are the ones I had unlocked, and they suck. After some tries, I finally kill Mr. Longer. We go after Obi-Wan Kenobi, and we unlock the heavy class of troopers. The heavies somehow suck more than the tactical troopers, which is an achievement I wasn't expecting. But I power through and reach Mr. Hello there, and I die. Which makes me discover the game checkpoint between level areas there is a game I know that could learn from this. Despite the stupid amount of tries I give to kill Master Kenobi, I give up since I get what the game wants me to do, but it doesn't have the tech to even do half of that. To explain it better, instead of you, like the game wants, being able to bait Obi-Wan into attacking and then unload him, because the game is contra Rogue Corp's level of sluggish, you really can't do this unless you are always in the perfect position or use the tactical troopers at a distance enough. He just doesn't run at you and shows a slaughter of a more civilized time. Bah! This is not the only version of Republic Commando or the 66 in existence. Let's check out the second version I found, which I assume is for less powerful phones. Okay guys, please be nice to it, it's trying its best to exist. So, the game does run smoother, but now we have no cute menu graphics or menu music, just the cold sound of... I try to progress through this, and I'm able to kill Plo Koon again, at least, where I guess the emulator was as tired as me from the only audio cue and decided to bug out the bottom half of the screen. Amazing. We go hunt Kiadi. I was in the Acolyte and Pussy Star Wars fans had to edit my Wikipedia page because I was born 50 years after it Mundi, and we have a duel to the death, where I lose and I decide that having a migraine maybe wasn't the healthiest thing to do, just to record a video. I really wanted to finish the game and look like a competent reviewer here, but seriously, just look at these games. Second version, let's call it 8-bit because that is what it looks like, while sounding like a bad Atari game. It's just bad, awful, the type of game only a mother could love, or a child that its conception of a good game is Bob the Builder on the PS2 and Sid the Dummy, also on the PS2. They bought one for the mom to watch her bootleg naughty DVDs while the dad is working in night shift. The first version, the one I could see as a GBA game, or early DS one, sucks. Not because the phones weren't capable, quite the contrary, as weak as Java phones were, you'd be surprised what other games were ported there, and their quality, especially compared to this game. I assume this is pure laziness, which, Kenobi wasn't killed in Order 66, and while I imagine the team at THQ Wireless didn't care much about one of the biggest franchises ever storyline, surely Ala Sakura, Star Sally, and some other random Jedis you can just message George about, email about, because it was 2005, or even make a maze that went through the window level. Remember, we lost the sequels to the original Republic Commando and got this instead. Should I be this mad at a 20-plus-year-old mobile game? No. Am I still mad because it sucks? Yes. And that is the point, isn't it? To criticize what we hate so the people who create give us what we can love. I'm Verloon, this is Case Files Extra, and you are my loyal watcher who likes subs with your alt accounts. Comment down below your favorite Star Wars character, mine is Boba Fett, and donate to my Ko-Fi to keep the channel going. See you next time in the main case files or in any other video. Don't forget to check Blacklight. I'll be going if you check the Linktree or channel website for my social and donations. Arigato, soshite sayonara, audience-san.
That's not gonna